In this video, I'm going to convert this blog post which I have written with Elementor to the Gutenberg editor, and then analyze the speed, page load time, and the page size improvements if there is any. So I'm going to have a look at that. So in case you're wondering what is Gutenberg, the Gutenberg is the default WordPress editor. For example, let me go to post and then add a new post, and the editor you get right over here, like the default editor which you get, this is called the Gutenberg editor. So for the past years, past several years, for a couple of years, Gutenberg improved a lot, and now you can even build full sites with using Gutenberg only. So before testing out this blog post, let me just go to this backend, and I have installed two caching plugins. One is auto optimize, and another one is WP fastest cache. So I've installed these two to optimize the performance of the blog post. So but I'm going to deactivate these two, so that when I convert the blog post to Gutenberg, the test is fair. So not like this is not getting the cached version. So I'm just going to deactivate this. So let me just go to this plugin, and I'm going to deactivate this auto optimize plugin. Deactivate. And then I'm also going to deactivate the WP fastest cache plugin over here. Okay, so these two plugins I'm going to deactivate, and then before I test it out, let me just show you this blog post. So you can see this is made with Elementor, and let me just go to inside it and show you the contents over here. So this is a really simple blog post. Let it load first, then let me explain. While it loads, let me show you over here. This is a simple blog post. It is mainly text over here, and some headings, star ratings, images, more text, and buttons, and a kind of hover effect over here. So let me see. So you can see these are text, paragraph text, and simple image, and text, star rating, button, etc. Simple stuff. So this is the thing. So when you convert it to Gutenberg, when I'm going to convert it to Gutenberg, these images contents are going to be going to transfer, and these buttons are going to turn into like anchor links. But with the star ratings might not transfer to the Gutenberg. It won't be visible. So we will discover that when you convert it to Gutenberg. So this is how the blog post looks. Now let me just leave. So now let me just test this page, test this blog post, speed test this blog post using the Pingdom speed test. So I'm going to test this. I'm going to copy the link to this blog post, and I'm going to choose over here Washington DC, and then I'm going to paste the link, and I'm going to just start the test. Okay, it don't take that much time. It's running the test. Okay, so let me see what kind of. Okay, there are some things which I need you to look at, especially the page size. It's 1.2 megabyte. The load time is 2.90 seconds, and there are 82 requests over here. So you can see that there is no like complex elements over here. No, there is no slider, no gallery, etc. Only just a few text headings and star ratings. Okay, so let me just keep this test aside. Let me just keep this test aside. And before converting, I'm going to take a look at another thing, which is the SEO score over here from the Gutenberg editor. So when I go to this editor, okay, when I go to this back end over here, when you scroll down, you can see the SEO score over here. It's not, the SEO scores are okay, readability scores are good, but when I click over here, let me see details. When I click on the details, you can see there is only one block. So there are 0 paragraphs and 0 headings. So it is not a kind of good for SEO. So this is how like the Gutenberg editor like interprets the Elementor, the contents inside the Elementor editor. So it sees that it just sees the words, characters, but it does not see the structure inside the Elementor editor. So that might be a problem in my opinion regarding the SEO. Okay, so let me just go ahead and convert this blog post over here to Elementor. So it is very too easy to do that. Let me keep this blog post opened up over here. I need to this one. So I just need to click over here, back to WordPress editor. When I click over here, there is a kind of warning. Please note there that you are switching to the WordPress default editor. Your current layout, design and content might break. Yes, some of the elements of Elementor will break, especially I think the star rating one over here, and obviously the stylings. Okay, let me just click on continue. So you see it easily retained the text over here, but it just converted to the classic editor, but you can easily convert it to Gutenberg blocks. Just click over here and just click over here, convert to blocks. So after you convert to blocks, so you see just it turns into just a single column. That is fine, no problem. So let me just go over here. So this is up to here, it is just a normal paragraph, and from over here I think I can add a column layout, 2 column layout. Just let me just add a 2 column layout, and so you can see that it retained the image over here. So I can grab this image, put it over here. Okay, I just grab this image and put it over here, and let me just delete this one, remove block, and the image is over here. And let me just go over here and let me just okay, let me just place it over here. Okay, and now let me just delete these blocks. Remove block, and remove block over here too. Okay, now you can do is, now you can copy this one, okay, let me copy this one and let me just copy, place this one under here. This one, okay. See the star rating over here, it turned into like this kind of this content, just 4 out of 5, 4.8 out of 5. So what I can do, I can add an element over here called star rating. Gutenberg has this element. So let me just give it kind of around 4.5, and I don't like this black color, so I can just change it to this one. So you see, you get the, and you can see the button is turned into a simple anchor link, which I mentioned earlier. So let me just remove this one. I don't need this anymore. And what I can do, I can also add a button element. So let me just click over here and let me search for the button element. Okay, let me just edit button, and let me just copy the text from over here. Copy. Let me just simply paste it right over here. Okay, done. Okay, now let me just copy the link from this text. Edit. Let me just copy this affiliate link, and let me go to this button, and let me click over here, and let me insert the link over here, and then choose this option, open in new tab, and then simply add the link. That's it, done. So let me just remove this one. Okay, so this is done. Price, for the price, let me just so the price is done, and so this one is done, this part is done. So what I have to do, I have to repeat the same thing for the other products as well. So let me do one thing. Let me just pause this recording and do the exact same thing to the rest of the products and get back to you. Okay, so I finally managed to convert the rest of the products in this layout, like you saw the first one I did. So similarly I did the same for the rest of the products. A 2-column layout, title, text, and a star rating, description, and a simple button. So same layout for the rest of the products using Gutenberg. So I finished doing it Gutenberg, and I've updated this page. So what I'm going to do, let me just show you how it looks in the front end. So this is, firstly let me show you the Elementor one. So this is the one which I did with Elementor previously. You see the red buttons over here, these are the Elementor ones. And now after converting to Gutenberg, it looks like this, and you can see over here the button, these are our Gutenberg buttons, the blue buttons are the Gutenberg ones, and this star rating is also from Gutenberg. So this is now how the layout looks right now. See, this is how it looks. Okay, so now let me test this Gutenberg block using the Pingdom website speed test. So let me just copy this link. Let me just show you, like for the Elementor we used the location Washington DC. The page size was 1.2 megabyte, load time was 2.90, and there were 82 requests. So for now, let me just choose the same location once again, Washington DC. Let me paste in the link, and let me just start the test and see what the result are. Okay, so it's analyzing the test. So it's analyzing the blog post, Gutenberg blog post. Okay, let me see. Okay, so you see one interesting thing. A couple of interesting things. So this is the one. This is the result after converting to Gutenberg. You can see that this over here in Elementor speed test, the page size was 1.2 megabyte, and now over here the page size is only 521.8 kilobyte, and the request was previously 82 requests. There were 82 requests, and now the request dropped by 30 to only 52 requests, and the load time was previously 2.90 seconds, and the load time is reduced to 2.21 seconds. The load time will further reduce when I activate the caching, the two caching and optimized plugin. So the load time will decrease by 1 second, 1 second, and it might drop to 1.2 second. But the most interesting thing is the page size. So why is the page size so less? Why is the page size so large in Elementor? So my reasoning is that Elementor adds a lot of JavaScript codes, a lot of CSS code. It's just pulls in a lot of icons and font families, etc. So it just adds a lot of bloat to the page. So that's what Elementor does. That's why the page size is double, more than double compared to this one. Okay. So what Gutenberg does, it produces a output which is much cleaner and much more lightweight, and much more cleaner. So if you use any kind of page builder like Divi, Beaver Builder, Thrive Architect, whatever you use, it just adds a kind of bloat on top of the Gutenberg. So that's bad. So the Gutenberg page made with Gutenberg is much small. The page size is much less, and the output code is much more cleaner, and it will load fast. So that's the thing about Gutenberg. And so imagine if you can build a whole website using the Gutenberg editor, then how clean it will be. It will be very clean, and it will be load very fast. So but one thing you see, using the Gutenberg editor is anything but easy. So after converting this, it took me around 10 minutes, to convert the other products in this kind of simple layout. So Gutenberg is much more difficult to use than Elementor. So what you can do is, if you want to build a whole website with Gutenberg, you can you can purchase a Gutenberg theme. You can purchase a Gutenberg based theme and import a demo website, and then replace the text and images with yours, and then simply use the website. So when you import a demo website, you'll already have the layout ready. You'll already have the layout and structure ready. All you need to do is just put in your contents, your blog post, your images, and your text. Just edit and put in. So it is much more easier to building the website from scratch. So you can see over here in ThemeForest, you will find a lot of good high quality Gutenberg themes. So I am leaving the link to this page down in the description below, so you can have a look. And let me see. So what I was talking about, that Gutenberg, even though Gutenberg produce a much cleaner and much cleaner website, like cleaner code and much smaller page size, but Gutenberg is not easy to use. Definitely not easy to use. It is it is way back behind Elementor in terms of usability. It might catch up in the future, but it is still difficult to use. So if you really want to use Elementor and have a decent page load time and speed, you can use this plugin called 𝗪𝗲𝘃. So what 𝗪𝗲𝘃 does, it is an all-in-one optimization plugin. So you go around and install different kind of plugins like caching plugin, image optimization plugin, CDN, etc. but this one is a one-click optimization plugin. All you need to do is install it and do several configuration, like a few configuration, and within just a several click, when you activate it, it will just optimize your website and becomes very fast. It will load your Elementor website less than a second. So a few of my clients are using it, and they're very happy with it. And you can see that it's got a very good rating in Trustpilot, and it is compatible with many like plugins and themes and hosting. So you can just try this out and see how it looks, and I believe they got a money back guarantee. If you don't like it, just return it. So you can check this out. So I'm leaving the link to this plugin down in the description below, so you can check it out. So finally, if this video helped you out, if you found this video interesting, then please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.